Hey guys, it's Mike with Off the Yak. I am here at West Marine and I'm going to be acquiring a personal locator beacon for myself. Personal locator beacons are a very handy piece of safety equipment that any active outdoor enthusiast should have. Boaters, kayakers, hikers, hunters, if you go out into the wilderness, you should have one of these. So today we're going to basically just go through the whole process of talking about different locator beacons, picking and purchasing one, unboxing it, setting it up, and kind of going over the features of it. So let's go inside and see what they've got. So as you guys can see here, we've got a handful of different beacons here. So I'm gonna actually talk to somebody here and find out kind of some of the differences between these. I know some of these bigger ones are more meant for boats and they'll activate when they get wet. And that's not something I want as a kayak fisherman because there might be situations where I flip and I don't need to be rescued. Not to mention these are significantly more expensive. But all right, so the staff at West Marine wouldn't let me record my interactions with them. I guess they have some legal thing about that or something, I don't know. Anyway, I picked out a locator beacon. I'm at home now. I'm gonna set it up, so let's go through that. We're gonna unbox it and go through the setup process. So this is the unit I chose. It was about $350 before tax. It was about $50 more expensive than a similar model. This one, as you can see on the picture, has a little screen and it will display your latitude and longitude. The other model didn't have that. Might or might not be a big deal. The guy said that the advantage to this is that if you're on your VHF radio, there might be a boat that's not strictly a search and rescue boat per se, maybe just another fishing boat in the area, and you might be able to actually call in help from them sooner before the chopper could get to you, because there might be a fishing boat nearby that could pick you up. So I decided, $50, in that kind of scenario, it's well worth it. So let's look on the back here. So you've got, they have some little drawings here showing the different things you can use it for. So this isn't just for kayaking or boating. I mean, you can use this for basically anything outdoors. If you're hiking, camping, kayaking, fishing, boating. They also show an airplane. I guess it's also good to have on you in case you're in a plane crash and you survive, and you can transmit your beacon. And it says here, activated PLB sends dedicated 406 megahertz signal with GPS to the worldwide emergency satellite system. 406 megahertz works where cell phones, satellite phones, and trackers don't. GPS pinpoints your position to search and rescue within 3 minutes. So basically, as soon as you turn this on, within 3 minutes, somebody has picked up your signal and forwarded it to somebody. So basically, within 3 minutes, somebody has become aware of your distress beacon and is taking action to help you out. So this one floats. It has global coverage. Some of them don't have global coverage, I guess. Some of them are only usable in certain countries, but this one is usable anywhere. It's very simple. You just pull up the antenna, push the button, and you're pretty much good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and set down the camera and unbox it. So here are the contents of the box. So we've got the locator beacon, clip and leash, some Velcro. They give you some little stickers, so if you want to put some like Digicamo or Real Tree Camo on it, you can. I'm probably just going to leave it as is. There's a registration form to register your beacon to you. It does have to be registered to you. Unlike a EPIRB, it is not registered to a boat. It's registered to an individual, since it can also be used for hiking, hunting, camping, whatever else. They give you an envelope to mail that in. I'm going to do it online. So it says right here at the top, you can just go to this web address and register it online. I'm going to do that. Give you a little ACR sticker. I don't know, maybe I'll put that on my kayak or something. A little card with some information about the warranty. And then they give you this little flyer, which basically says if you use it, we'll replace it. And basically on here, I just read this, and it basically says if you use your beacon in an authentic emergency, then they will replace it for free. You just have to send your old one in and they will replace it with one of equal or greater value. And then here we have a little instruction booklet just saying the rules and regulations on it, how to use it, etc., etc. So I'm gonna go register the beacon right now. Alrighty, so I went to the web address, which is beaconregistration.noaa.gov, and first thing I'm seeing here is it wants me to create a login. So I'm going to do that now. Next, password. Alrighty, so it looks like they're asking me to complete the section by selecting 4 challenge questions and entering their answers. This information will be used to aid you with account access. Okay, so usual just account recovery stuff. Okay, register a new beacon. Do not use this section, or do not use this selection to renew or update your currently registered beacon information. So this is only for setting up a new beacon. Please have the following information available to complete your registration: beacon ID, 15-character hexadecimal UIN, model number, and manufacturer name. Phone numbers for the beacon owner and 2 emergency contacts. Vessel/aircraft information if applicable. Okie dokie. So there is a serial number and a UIN on the paperwork that I got from ACR. So I'm good to go. I'm going to go ahead and register. So please have the following information available: beacon ID, yada yada. So same info they just asked us. Beacon ID, so that's going to be the UIN. So that's just going to fill that out. So I want the beacon ID again, manufacturer and model number. And they want to know what kind of use you're using it for: commercial, non-commercial, government, military, or non. So say non-commercial, hiking, hunting, fishing, what kind of vehicles you will be using it in. So looking at this pamphlet a little more, it has some more info about it. Shows where the various components are. Shows you how to open up the antenna, how to attach the different clips. I decided to attach the belt clip to it with the little piece of paracord on there. It says how to hold it. Basically, put the antenna up and don't touch the antenna. Don't hold the antenna is basically what they're saying here. Then on the back here, it has instructions for doing a test. So I'm gonna go ahead and test it and make sure it's good to go. So I've been told you're supposed to test these about once per year. Testing it does decrease the battery lifespan, so you don't want to be testing it like every time you go out on the water, but they say once a year or so should be fine, and the battery in this is supposed to last for about 5 years. So in about 5 years, I'll probably have to buy another one. So let's see here. Press test button for 2 seconds. Pass is 4 green LED light flashes and then 1 strobe. Fail is 3 green and 1 red. Low battery is 3 green and 2 red. So let's test it. It doesn't say if you're supposed to open the antenna to test it. I'm assuming not. When you take the antenna off, it does expose the actual emergency button, which is underneath this cover right here. So I'm going to go ahead and test it right now. And on the screen it says self-test pass. Perfect. So I am good to go. If I need emergency rescuing, this thing will be a lifesaver. So this thing's pretty self-explanatory, but just for anyone who's curious on this one, the antenna kind of tucks around the body here. That's the black strip you're seeing, and slides into this little slot here. So you just pop that up, and then you can flip up the antenna like so, and then right there, that little red power button is your emergency distress button. So of course you want to make sure that's closed and secured well. Keep it away from little kids who might mess with it and see that bright shiny red button and decide to push it and accidentally get rescue workers sent to your home or wherever you are. So last thing I am doing here is going to ACR's website to register my beacon with them as well for warranty purposes. It's kind of funny because I went to the exact web address that they give you on the little flyer, and it comes to this page saying, sorry, we couldn't find any results. So I'm gonna go up here to register your beacon. I've already registered it with the national authority, which is NOAA. I'm gonna check out warranty, and I guess I'm gonna make an account with ACR as well. To activate a warranty, add your products below. Add new product. Cool. So this is not required, I don't think, for you to use it, but for warranty purposes, I'm definitely going to fill it out. So it asks for the battery expiration date, and I'm not sure when that would be. So let's see what we can find out here. Your battery expiration date can be found on your physical device and is usually also located in the instructional pamphlet. Okay, let's take a look at that. Sure enough, there is a little battery expiration date right there on the side. Okay, I don't know why they want to know my income. Maybe that's so that if I'm too poor, then maybe they won't rescue me. Alright, so now I've added this locator beacon to my warranty. So the last thing I kind of want to say here is don't be like me and wait years to get one of these if you are an active outdoors person, especially if you go out on the water, but anything, hunting, hiking, camping, anything, just get one of these. When we first started kayaking, we were thinking more about life vests, which is good. I would say life vests and locator beacons are probably the two most important safety items for you to have. Now, we were thinking along the lines of like flares and lights, and those things are good, but this little device right here will have help coming to you in no time. So wear your life vest, carry a locator beacon, and your risk of getting lost at sea out there or getting lost in the mountains and not being found and dying of starvation or whatever go way down. So get a beacon, it's worth it. You probably won't use it, but if you do, you'll be very glad you spent that $300. So that's pretty much it. Very simple, very straightforward. I now have the personal locator beacon registered to me. I have 2 emergency contacts set up, and I will be taking that with me anytime I'm out kayaking, fishing in general, hiking, hunting, camping, you name it. Heck, you could even use it in your car if you drive a lot. Maybe you're a truck driver or you're taking a long road trip across the country. There is potential you might get stuck or in an accident somewhere where there's nobody around. You could actually use that. So as far as some people are concerned about getting billed for rescue attempts, that's going to depend on your exact area. From what I understand of this is that typically if you're in an actual emergency, you will not be charged as long as it's not due to negligence. So as in, if you decide to go hiking and you don't bring any provisions at all and you don't tell anyone where you're going and you don't bring a cell phone and you're completely unprepared and then you fall off a cliffside or something, they might describe that as negligence. But if you're prepared and you're out and just something bad happens, there are times where you won't be billed. But I don't know the details on that. You have to check in your exact area. It varies by state and country, so look into that for sure. Hope you guys liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you have any questions, let me know, and we will see you guys next time.